Welcome back to Lou's Labs. Today we're going to talk about app IDs for the Palo Alto Firewall. So what is an app ID? So if you do a quick Google search on the Palo Alto site under app IDs, here's what they basically say. An app ID enables you to see the application of a network and learn the network's behavior. So how is that broken down and how does we use that? So I'm going to talk about that in the Palo Alto. So in the Palo Alto, we have an app ID category. So under objects, you have applications and application groups. So by default, application groups are blank because you take the applications and put them in the groups and then apply them to your policy. So you group them based on their needs. So your app IDs are sorted in different ways. You have your categories, subcategories, technologies, risk, and characteristics. So like an example, let's take like Facebook. So you can see there's roughly 15 different types of app IDs that you can go in there. So you have Facebook app, that would be like using your smartphone. Facebook base would be like you logged into Facebook, you're just staring at the wall. Facebook chat, code, file share, posting, rooms, plugins. So all these different things here, all these different app IDs, and you can see how they're broken down by technology, subcategory, risk, technology, what ports they use. So if it's an app ID, you can essentially create a rule to allow or deny these functions. So like an example, you can create a rule that would stop people from posting on Facebook if you didn't want them to do that. So you can create a multitude of different technologies if you wanted to. And then if you're not sure what the app ID does, you hover over it, it'll tell you some basic information about it. Or if you double click on it, it'll bring up a whole detailed page, the TCP settings, its characteristics, customize, you can add a custom tag to it, gives you a link to the wiki, some additional searches. So you can also create your own custom maps by going in add and then adding some additional features or information, I should say, like categories, subcategories, technologies, characteristics, and then advanced port numbers, whatever additional information you know. And then if you have a signature or create a signature, you can use that to make your own app. So in the application group, you can essentially create a new group so that you can call it whatever. You can call it like, let's say like an example, P2P. And then you can just essentially search out for those. So like an example like torrents. So like BitTorrents, BitSync. We could add both those in there. And then if we had some additional ones, we could just simply hit OK. And there you go, you created a app group. Now, how do we apply this to an ACL? And that's simple. We go to our policy, go to our security, look up the rule that we want to apply this to. In this particular case, I only have one rule. So under application, we just click add, and then I can just type in that P2P, and then that would give me the application group. So another note, when I go back, let's say later down the line I decide, oh, I need to add another app ID to this group. If I add something into this, this will automatically update in the ACLs or in the security policy. So if you add or subtract, as long as you don't delete the group, it will always be in that rule. So you can just make your change here and it'll take place wherever this app group name is being used. It'll update those rules. So if you have more than one rule, it'll be updated to it. Alright, hopefully that made some sense. Catch you next time. Bye.